As a reminder, calculated attributes are read-only values about a single user that can be defined right within the UI. These attributes, once created, they're computed automatically over time and appended to all user profiles with the click of a button. There's a wide variety of use cases which we'll go into in a little bit, but both see value by aiding customers by improving personalization for better targeting, and also enabling data-driven product and content personalization, which can happen via Profile API. The best way to think through calculated attributes is to begin the process by actually creating one within the UI. It's here that we can start to see the main categories to select. Let's go to the first screen by first beginning to create an initial set of calculated attributes. We'll name this CA test. Once we save, we'll be taken to a screen of a category or types. There's 4 main categories here. We'll go through each of them individually as well as the associated use cases. The first one is a count. Count represents the total number of times that an event has actually occurred and can be used as a calculated attribute. The actual use case will depend on your business, but some of the most common ones we see, for example, as an online retailer, we can take a look at count of purchases. This value can be used to segment users who've made a certain amount of purchase totals. You can also use this within the audience tools to set a minimum amount of purchases to target. In addition, for businesses that are focused on actual usage, we can take a look at a count of logins over a certain period of time, for example, the logins over the past 30 days. The second type is aggregation. This is where we can perform a number of different functions, including minimum, maximum, average, as well as sum and others. For example, for a purchase-based business, we could take a look at average order value based on the lifetime purchases of each individual user. This can be used to segment high-value versus low-value customers. The third type is occurrence. This is the value of an attribute on the actual occurrence date. It'll display either the date or timestamp or an actual attribute value. This would help especially for any businesses that revolve around recency or seasonality. For example, for a mobile game company, might be the actual last time the game was played. This calculated attribute can then be queried to identify users who haven't played a game in quite some time, maybe it's a win-back campaign, or target those who just recently played. Last but not least, we have list, which is a list of event attributes such as unique products purchased. This counts the number of times an event attribute has actually occurred, as opposed to the main event itself. As an example, a financial institution might have an event to track transactions and transaction type, whether it's a deposit or a withdrawal. With this type of calculated attribute, we could then track the number of times a deposit or withdrawal actually occurred and then be able to personalize communications based on this. As you can see, the options with calculated attributes are endless, and that was by design to ensure that it's a very flexible feature for your specific business.